Lighthouse!
To the lighthouse!
Robert
Wanna go
Pattinson.
make out? Oh,
1980 afternoon. Lighthouse.
Why'd you spilling the beans, boy?
Oh, looks like we found them.
oh boy!
That looks like them, all right. Excuse me.
Okay. I've been thinking a lot. What the hell's this guy's voice gonna be?
Australian.
I was about to say, he has this kind of like Flynn Rider affect to him.
He does. He does.
Also Smash.
I was waiting for it.
Let me smash.
Wait, Becky, let me smash. Chat says, Gaijin, let's point and gawk. Alright,
Okay.
I'm probably going to switch it up as we get a better vibe on his personality, but...
Okay.
Rang. Okay, definitely did it wrong. Do my eyes deceive me? Could these young islanders have come all this way here to talk to us? Welcome to Kamishima Lighthouse. Okay, I like this guy's voice. I'm sticking with it. There's not much here, but please make yourselves at home. Thanks for having us.
Why is he the one welcoming us?
I was gonna say.
It's because most people here have been avoiding him. He's excited someone finally wants to talk.
Oh. Anyway, we were wondering if you could spare a moment to talk.
Wait, before you do, shall we play a game? I want to guess why you've come to talk to us. May I?
His arm is so hairy.
Hey.
Are you saying
Don't you
that
be
like
knocking
it's a
hairy
complaint?
arms. We can't help it.
I'm not. I'm saying he's werewolf adjacent.
Oh no, the monster
Bark, bark,
fucker in
bark,
Chloe
bark,
has been activated.
Sure. It's probably safe to assume you know we've been making the rounds here asking questions. Indeed, it was most likely hearing such news that incited you to climb all the way up here to meet us, which means...
He sounds like a younger storyteller.
I was gonna say, or Colonel Sanders.
I was starting to think I'd accidentally done a little Benoit Blanc.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry,
I
Gary in
love
chat
Knives
said.
Out.
No, Gary in chat just said, "Damn it, Chloe! We are surrounded by water, yet Chloe is still thirsty."
Shut the fuck up.
But is he wrong?
Well, it's salt water. Of course we're still thirsty.
Because of salt water, it's why she's going slightly mad. Anyway,
I've got it! We've most certainly done something to offend the good people of this island, committed some manner of ill-mannered faux pas. You must have come to tell us that the lighthouse is off limits to everyone except authorized personnel.
Okay, never mind. This man is clearly gay.
I love
There
his
is no-
gesticulations.
There is no heterosexual explanation for that pose.
Don't assign sexuality to my scoliosis.
my orientation is clearly crooked. Salt water equals extra thirsty. That would explain Samakichi. You were just digging a hole with Chloe. You know that, right? All right. Actually, no.
Ooh. Ah, the bitter taste of failure. And thus does my stint as aspiring detective end in ignominy.
This is pretty good Japanese. I say the whole show was kind of a social faux pas, at least.
Don't worry, he's always like this. He'll bounce back in no time.
I see. He must be pretty resilient. Since you didn't guess right, do you mind if I continue?
Oh, asking my permission, are we? Well then, by all means, permission granted.
Thank you.
Yes. My name is Arnav Barnum. You can call me Avi as a sign of our newfound friendship, and also because I like it better.
I do. I'm glad his name is
delightful.
Barnum because he does have kind of like a circus.
He does. He
Barker.
really does.
Yeah. Little Hugh Jackman to him.
really hope that he is a circus man. Really hope he's a circus man.
Tourist.
Tourist.
Arnav Barnum. Okay then, Avi.
Such a pleasant ring to it. And what can I do for you, young man?
Would this girl be your daughter?
Not quite. Miss Cersei Lunalight here is a distant relative of mine.
Bullshit.
Yes, Miss Cersei Lunalight would be me. Nice to meet you.
Tourist. Cersei Lunarlight.
I'm Yuza Minakuchi, a resident of Kamishima, and this is...
Azami Kumoi. Nice to meet you.
Yuza and Azami, eh? The pleasure's mine. Wait. Minakuchi?
About them.
Yeah.
Ho, so we've piqued your interest, have we? I'm a fantasy writer by trade, with a reach... Yeah, okay, you okay, Kelsey? I gotcha.
That got me. No, we're good.
I'm a fantasy writer by trade, with a reach spanning the Atlantic, from bonny England to vast America.
Okay.
Not that any of his books sell at all.
Ah, like a real writer.
That's right. For some reason, no one buys my novels. Quite the mystery, no? Alas, a fantasy writer has no need for mysteries.
They are, how do you say, the Harlequin novels?
We're gonna fight at the end, and this man, Chuck Tingle.
Yes.
What's that? I earn more as an occult writer, so that might as well be my main job now. Humbug, I say! Stick a sock in it and mind your own beeswax!
I see.
In any case, I'm just your average free spirit. Footloose, fancy-free, and all that. What's that? You're wondering if my bohemian nature is the reason I remain unattached and unwed? Humbug, I say! Stick a sock in it and mind your own beeswax!
You seem to be enjoying yourself.
I am indeed. Why not give it a try yourself? 1, 2, 3. Humbug, I say.
I'm good, actually, thanks.
You should try it, though. You should try it.
By the end of the game, he's definitely doing it.
Yeah, by the end of the day, he's doing that to Mr. Potato Head.
I need to see that. I need to
I
see
just
that.
realized. You know the old what meme? Do you know what I'm talking about?
The what
what?
meme?
It's a woman just doing what? That's the face he's making right now.
Oh, yeah, no, I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Impressive as it is, I concede doing this pose 3 times might have been a bit much. Yes.
This guy sure is hard to keep up with.
At any rate, I recently found myself with the pressing need to visit your fair country for research. Fortunately, young Cersei here just happened to be studying in Japan and kindly agreed to accompany me as my guide.
Your guide? A woo.
Indeed, she's quite the enthusiast when it comes to Japanese folklore and occult phenomena, and such a pleasure to converse with as well.
Iseshima is a deeply spiritual region, full of sacred places I'd always wanted to visit. We traveled around the mainland before coming here, but this place stands above and beyond. My nose almost started bleeding from the exhilaration. Whoa!
Recollection!
Damn, girl. You're too young to have your nose bleed.
Yes.
Recollection.
Recollection! Yeah, yeah!
Whoa. Oh, the beach.
Past
That's-
recollection. Chapter available. Arnav Barnum. It will unlock once all conditions are met.
Oh, so we didn't actually unlock it. We just started unlocking it.
Mysterious. In fact, I think it did a bit.
Girl. You must have been really excited, huh? Is this really that special compared to other places?
Of course! It wasn't called the land whither repair the waves from the eternal world for nothing, you know.
The land whither what?
What's this? You've never heard it called that? It's said that Yamato Hime no Mikoto, the empress of ancient Japan, was searching for a suitable place to enshrine Amaterasu 2,000 years ago. She received a divine revelation that the waves around Ise province came from the eternal world, which led her to establish the Ise Grand Shrine. This eternal world is a separate realm from the world in which we live. Some describe it as a perpetual paradise.
Full of mermaids and unicorns! Whoa, you're gonna have to slow down there a bit. So, what does that mean exactly? Yeesh.
We learned about it in our local history classes, remember?
Oh, yeah, I think I remember. Sorta. I fell asleep in most of those. Basically, Ise is such a sacred place, even the ancient gods took a liking to it, right?
Exactly. It has such an enchanting vibe. Just being here is enough to have my nose gushing all day long.
Girl, you need to get that checked. Ha! But the residents wouldn't be feeling too hot if our noses kept bleeding all the time.
Oh,
One thing's for sure, though. You seem to really like Iseshima. As a local, I'm super happy to hear that.
Give her a turtle. Give her a turtle.
Profile's updated!
Ooh! Arnav Barnum. Sex male, occupation, author, occult journalist. He's even my age. Really? This would be the easiest
boy.
man in the world for me to cosplay.
Yes, it really would.
Nickname?
Only if you can do the poses right.
Yes.
Oh, I
gotta
will.
do the post
That's
right.
what a mirror is for, and practice.
Yes.
Nickname Avi, a fantasy author and occult journalist whose books are published in both North America and England, but they apparently don't sell well. Unmarried. He has apparently come into Japan in search of mermaids.
Okay.
And
Oh. Cersei.
Cersei
Lunar.
Lunarlight. Sex female. Occupation exchange student. Age 15 years old.
She is not 15.
A young girl from England, currently on exchange in Japan. She seems to harbor an ardent interest in Japanese folklore and occult stories.
She is 12. She is not 15. Okay.
I mean, she looks about the same age as Mio, and I think Mio was 14.
Mio was, I think, either around or a little older than that.
Okay. Just a baby.
I am just a baby. Oh,
About them. Will you be staying on Kamishima tonight? If you need somewhere to stay, I know a few places.
We've actually already booked a guest house back on the mainland. We'll be taking the last ferry back after this.
Oh, I guess you don't have much time left then, huh?
So what brings you to Kamishima today?
I'm glad you asked, young user. We were hoping to pick your brains on the topic as well. There wouldn't happen to be any legends concerning mermaids passed down on this island, would there? Huh?
So you really are looking for mermaids?
Oh, indeed we are. You know what mermaids are, yes? I refer, of course, to the mythical half-human, half-fish creature.
Sure, we know that much at least.
Then I may be able to provide a modicum of additional information on the subject.
I may indeed.
Now, I'm just an old country doctor, but...
Sorry, this is reminding me of a comic that I came across online. So, you know the manga Witch Hat Atelier?
Yeah.
Somebody put together a little comic of Foghorn Leghorn and like a cartoonist, and the cartoonist is like, okay, so I'm looking up that manga you were telling me about. What was it called again? Witch Hat Atelier. Witch Hat what? Witch Hat Atelier, I tell ya. It's Witch Hat Atelier.
That just makes me think of, there was a meme going around where Foghorn Leghorn was like going into all these anime antagonists, like, boy, I tell you what, this is what happened when you do human transmutation, I say, you fool boys. I'll have to find some examples.
I love it.
Oh my god, I need this.
All right. Additional information?
Well, you may be aware that the typical Western mermaid is envisioned as having the lower half of a fish and the top half of a human woman.
Do you see that mermaid being yeeted over the rock?
It's thought that this interpretation has its origins in another sea monster, the sirens of Greek mythology. Woo.
That is his a woo face.
It's an a woo face. He's got bigger woo faces. So I did
Oh,
a
yeah.
little woo.
Their claim to fame is surfacing near reefs and bewitching sailors with their beautiful voices. Anderson's fairy tale The Little Mermaid is a famous example of this type of mermaid. Indeed, it caused this image to enter common knowledge.
Yeah, that's what comes to mind when I think of mermaids, too. A typical mermaid, right?
But the mermaid that appears in ancient Japanese folklore is quite different.
Every time I see the picture, it's hilarious.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi, sailor.
This mermaid is only the head of a human, with the rest of its body being a fish. It appears it was more seen as an evil spirit or a yokai in nature. The legend that eating its flesh will grant immortality also implies that it was seen as more fish than human.
Sure, that makes sense. People would definitely think twice about eating something that looked human, huh?
This isn't to say there's a difference in Eastern and Western interpretations of mermaids, mind you. One could rather assume that there are several different types of creature that can be encompassed by the term mermaid.
Kind of like dragons.
Yeah. After all, there were also reports of more humanoid or demi-human mermaids being sighted in Japan in later years.
Different types of mermaids, huh?
Personally, I think lumping the two under the same appellation is a mistake. After all, they're two different creatures that just happen to share the same trait of being half fish, half human. It leads to misunderstandings when conflicting stories get passed down, then the whole concept gets treated as occult malarkey.
I think I see what you mean. Listening to you talk about them, it sounds like you believe mermaids really exist, Avi.
But of course I do. After all, I didn't come to research mermaids. I came to look for mermaids. Bum bum bum.
I love this man.
This is all very compelling.
Isn't it? I think this is the first time someone's agreed with me on this matter.
I could do this man's voice all day.
Oh my god, please do.
Chat says, I came to bang a mermaid.
Werewolves and mermaids, the ship you never knew you needed.
And that brings me to my next question. You wouldn't happen to have any local info on mermaids, would you?
Unfortunately, I'd never heard of any folklore about mermaids here. Bullshit.
I see. That would align with the answers we've received to our other inquiries thus far. And it would seem our investigation has branded us as certifiable weirdos. Most everyone now turns us a blind eye as well as a deaf ear.
Well, it's probably not just because of that.
It is most rude, as they say.
I mean, isn't there supposed to be a huge occult craze going on in Japan right now? I assumed everyone would be jumping at the chance to discuss cryptids.
Oh my god, sir. I could talk with you about cryptid all day. Okay.
Samesies.
Pretty sure that's just a small group of enthusiasts getting worked up. Very vocal minority, yeah.
If you're that interested in the occult, what brought you all the way to Kamishima? Do you have a reason to believe mermaids could be found here?
An excellent question. I do indeed. More precisely, I had reason to believe they could be found around Taishima, an island that no longer exists.
Taishima?
Indeed. I obtained this information through personal research, so I imagine it's not common knowledge. But some say there were 3 mermaids, Sobae, Nagame, and Hayase, living in the seas around Taishima 400 or so years ago.
Ooh.
3 of them? And you even know their names?
We didn't even know Taishima existed until today.
It seems a deliberate decision was made not to leave any records of Taishima's existence, which would obviously lead one to believe something is being concealed. On that note, did you know that records remain of several of other sightings of mermaids in Issei Bay? It's hard reading and doing this character at the same time.
What? Really? A woo?
That's right. Legends about mermaids exist throughout Japan, and this region is no exception. In particular, there are reports of mermaids having been discovered in So City and Issei City, both which border Issei Bay.
Whoa, I had no idea.
I've jotted down some notes on these legends, so please take a look if you're interested. Oh,
They're in
thank you.
English,
Yes.
So I don't know if you can read English. Issei Bay Mermaid Legend, the Mermaids of Betsuho. According to the Kokon Chomonju, a collection of notable tales, old and new, an anthology of spoken stories compiled in the 13th century, 3 mermaids were discovered caught in a fisherman's net in Betsuho in Issei province, modern-day Nakabeppo, Kawage Town in Sioux City. The Mermaid of Ufutamigara. There are a total of 6 mermaid sightings mentioned in the Kagenki, the ancient annals of Horyuji Temple, covering the latter half of the Kamakura period to the Nanbokucho period. One of these entries describes a mermaid sighting in Futami, Issei province, modern-day Futami town in Issei City, in the 2nd year of the Enbun era, 1357. The mermaid was subsequently named Enmeiju, a name composed of characters affiliated with long life. Ano town's Yao Bikuni. Although the exact time period is unclear, legend tells of a girl named Osato from Kusawa in Ano town of Age district, who became immortal after eating the flesh of a mermaid and went on to become Yao Bikuni, a nun who lived for 800 years. The Three Mermaids of Taishima. While this information is not recorded in any literature, according to Avi's research, 3 mermaids, Sobai, Nagame, and Hayase, purportedly lived on Taishima, an island said to have sunk about 400 years ago.
Okay.
So, Yao Bikuni was referenced in other stuff we've looked at. The stuff about the
Yes.
800-year-old immortals.
Yes. Mermaids of Betsuho, this is the first mention of that.
Yeah. Thanks! This is all very interesting. So, which type of mermaid are you looking for, Avi?
Well, it seems a lot of the mermaid sightings around Ise Bay were fish mermaids.
Fish mermaids?
But the mermaids sighted around Taishima were apparently the human mermaid sort. So it stands to reason that any mermaids around here would be human mermaids as well.
By human mermaids, you mean the sort that are closer to humans than fish, right?
Indeed. The ones closer to fish, meanwhile, are known as fish mermaids. Or that's what I call them anyway.
I see.
I don't know whether that makes it easier to understand or more complicated.
I like that it looks like he's looking directly at the camera when he says that.
Yeah.
Like it's
Right, folks.
right? Anyway, we've been having fun here. In that case, mermaids whose flesh would make you immortal if you eat it would have to be the fish mermaids then, right?
Another fine question. It is indeed difficult to imagine people eating the flesh of human mermaids. But I personally believe that human mermaids also have the power to bestow immortality on people.
Oh, I wonder.
Now about another refresher on myth and legend. Are either of you familiar with a place called Ryugu?
That actually does
Ryugu.
sound familiar.
Is it related to the Ryugu Palace that appears in the tale of Urashima Taro?
Just so! It would well be considered... Oh.
It's so much doing this voice, but I love it.
It could well be considered the inspiration for the undersea palace in that familiar fairy tale.
And actually, that palace inspired another palace that we saw recently.
Watanahara?
The one in Watanahara?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Whoa, I was right? Files updated! Tale of Urashima Taro.
Kelsey, you want me to take this one?
I've not been doing a whole lot.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Real quick before we get into that, I'll go ahead and say the text down here says, Yoshitoshi Tsukioka, Urashima Taro returning home from the Palace of the Dragon King excerpt, adapted from the Tokyo Metropolitan Library collection.
Thank
I know
you.
that's hard
'Cause-
for you guys to read.
Yes. Long, long ago, a youth by the name of Urashima Taro lived in a village by the sea. One day, upon rescuing a sea turtle that was being bullied on the beach, Taro was amazed when the turtle thanked him by inviting him to Ryugu Palace, the legendary undersea palace of the Dragon King, as a token of gratitude for his kindness. Ryugu Palace was a wondrous place, with a beauty unlike anything found on the surface world. The princess of Ryugu Palace, Otohime, received him with great hospitality. Taro spent his days treated to elegant dances performed by sea breams and flounders, and satisfied by extravagant feasts, spending his days as if in a dream. After spending some time enjoying this luxurious lifestyle, Taro began to miss his village. He asked Otohime for permission to return home, and although sad to see him go, the princess granted his request. As a parting gift, she handed him a mysterious box. A tamatebako, but warned him never to open it. Oh, I know this story. Thinking this strange, but agreeing to Otohime's request nonetheless, Taro accepted the tamatebako and set out back towards his village on Turtleback. Upon reaching his village, Taro realized everything was different. The house he had lived in was gone, and there was no sign of his parents or anyone he had known. What he had believed to be just a short sojourn to Ryugu Palace had in fact been several hundred years on the surface, and the village and people he had once known were no more. Overcome with despair, Taro turned to the tamatebako he had been gifted in a final grasp at hope. As he opened the box, a thick white smoke engulfed him, and in that instant the hundreds of years that had passed caught up with him, turning him into an old man.
Well, damn.
Yep. Yeah, there's a few different variations of that legend across Asia.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically Rip Van Winkle, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The Ryu dragon surely refers to the god of the sea. It's not uncommon for deities associated with water to be serpentine in nature. This would then make Ryugu the palace where the god of the sea resides, the palace of the Dragon King.
Huh. I had no idea Ryugu Palace was based on something else.
Ryugu is known for being home to the priestesses who attend the god of the sea. These women are collectively referred to as Otohime.
Oh yeah, Princess Otohime appeared in the Tale of Urashima Taro, didn't she?
Yeah, but she was described as the ruler of Ryugu Palace in the fairy tale, so she was actually a priestess? A slight embellishment to make for a more interesting story, I assume. Hardly uncommon. There's also another interesting theory about the Otohime of Ryugu. It's said that they were half fish, half human women in appearance. In other words, they were mermaids!
So forceful.
Oh. But what's that I hear you say? That's all well and good, but where is the Ryugu Palace anyway? You want to know? You're dying to know, aren't you? Very well then. Take it away, Cersei.
Ah, right. Sorry, I was checking my tumblers. As a matter of fact,
In 1980.
Ryugu is said to be the exact same place as the Eternal World I mentioned earlier.
Whoa, really?
In other words, the sea around Issei, which is said to consist of waves from the Eternal World, is in fact the location of Ryugu. And Ryugu is home to the Otohime mermaids, right?
That's right.
Yeesh.
What's more, as priestesses who live in a land said to be an eternal paradise. It wouldn't be that odd if they had some sort of power to grant immortality to humans. Even in the tale of Urashima Taro, Princess Otohime displayed an ability to influence the physical age of other people using the Tamate Bako.
Wouldn't it be funny if he had aged 800 years?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yep.
Ah!
If the story has its basis in the ability of mermaids to influence human lifespans, that power of hers makes a lot more sense, don't you think?
I see. So that's why you think human mermaids are able to grant immortality even without eating their flesh. Oh, you see? Intriguing, is it not?
But how would you even get to Ryugu?
Haha. What creature was responsible for bringing Urashima Taro to Ryugu in the eponymous tale?
Sea turtles.
That's right, a sea turtle or kame. And what is the name of the island we're currently standing upon? Oh, Kamishima! I actually made that connection earlier. I was wondering if it's going to turn out we're like on a back of a turtle.
We're gonna take a floaty of the total mascot of the island, and we're gonna go out into the ocean.
I really hope he does. I really hope he does.
Sir, this is a terrible idea.
And there you have the reason for our visit.
So you believe there might be some clue as to how to get to Ryugu hidden on Kamishima? Oh, woo.
Could Kamishima really have some sort of link to Ryugu?
Files updated! Okay, Chloe, if you want to get this one.
Yeah, Ryugu. Tales of Ryugu, the abode of the god of the sea, exists in every area of Japan, posited by some theories to be the eternal world of legend. It is said to be a perpetual paradise connected to this world via the seabed that bestows everlasting youth and unnatural longevity to those who live there. Some tales also equate Ryugu with the underworld, the place where the dead journey after death. The tale of Urashima Taro, about a youth who was invited to the seafloor palace of Ryugu as thanks for rescuing a turtle, led to Ryugu's name becoming widely known throughout the country. In the story, a princess called Otohime serves as ruler of Ryugu Palace, but Otohime originally referred to priestesses serving the god of the sea, who presided over Ryugu.
By the way, user.
Ah!
Yes? You said your name was Yuza Minakuchi, correct? Yes, that's right. Are you familiar with an individual by the name of Mari Minakuchi? Huh? Mari Minakuchi was my mom. She passed away in an accident 5 years ago. I apologize for the indiscretion. My condolences. 5 years ago. You wouldn't happen to have inherited anything from your mother, would you? No, but what do you mean? Why do you know about my mom? Could she have had some sort of connection to mermaids? This is more related to my personal research, so I can't say for sure. Please, tell me! I've also been looking for mermaids. If you know anything, I have to know. Well now, you've certainly grown lively all of a sudden. Let's calm down a bit,
That's the pot calling the kettle black.
Regrettably, the only lead I have is a rumor that suggests some connection between mermaids and Mari Minakuchi. A rumor? From where? Oh, you want to know? Well, I suppose you would, wouldn't you? Very well, I'll tell you. I heard it from a descendant of the islanders who used to call Taishima home.
What?
So someone survived the disaster that sunk Taishima, and their descendants are still around today?
Interesting.
Long story short, yes. Isn't it fascinating? This particular individual was also the one who told me about the 3 mermaids who were said to have lived on Taishima. I see.
He was drunk as a skunk, wore this mask, and had long silver hair, and a very fancy hat.
I just figured I'd better get the plot moving. Yeah, another sex on the beach should hold the sex. By the by, if you're also seeking mermaids, you must have some information of your own, yes? Surely this one-sided exchange of knowledge wounds your good conscience. Allow me to remedy that by accepting any information you have.
Yuza.
You about to
It looks
pick
like
my
he's going, shh, shh, Yuza, shh.
Yeah, he's like, shh.
Yuza, you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
Yeah, this is our best lead yet. Let's share what information we can. Oh, the exact opposite.
Yes.
Ah.
You see.
Bleh.
Oh, so you were saved by a mermaid during the disaster 5 years ago. And you believe the mermaid in question might have been your mother? Yeah, I know it sounds pretty far-fetched. I know some of it probably comes from me wanting her to still be alive. Oh no, on the contrary, I find it very interesting indeed. Why, you ask? Why? There's a rumor around one of the 3 mermaids who used to live around Taishima. They say she took on human form several decades ago and has lived among humans ever since. What? No way!
That would fit perfectly with our theory.
Excuse me 1 second.
Oh god, don't die.
It's all good. Those voices are a lot.
So do you need your cough drop?
Oh yeah, thank you very much. I need to gargle some baking soda later. Color me surprised as well. This is my surprise face, by the way.
And we
wow.
can't see it.
Wow, it is a face so intense they couldn't draw it. This is my surprise face.
rather.
I love this game's sense of humor.
But it would be very interesting if that was the case.
Sorry, Avi, but I think I'm at my limit.
Oh my, that bad, is it?
Is something wrong?
My apologies. As much as I wish we could talk more, it would appear we're out of time. I'm afraid we must bid you goodbye for today.
Now that you mention it, if you're looking to make the last ferry, you'll probably want to be heading back soon. Oh, woo.
Oh, wait! This is the most promising lead we found. If you could just stay just a bit longer. Believe me, I'd love to continue our chat too. But the little lady's been feeling a bit under the weather ever since arriving here, you see. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You're not going to get another nosebleed. If you're feeling that bad, maybe you should stay for the night after all.
Thank you. I'm just about holding the nosebleed in. But I really should get off the island as soon as possible. Ever since arriving here, I've had this feeling that some terrible calamity is approaching.
A calamity? You can't mean.
I forgot to mention. Young Cersei here is a bit sensitive to things in that sphere, if you, catch my drift.
Look at these melons.
They're so far apart. Okay, but as reluctant as I am to part ways, we really must go. Many thanks for the information you shared, and never fear, we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow?
Yuza, a mirror.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Clockwipe. Avi! You rang? If you happen to find any more leads on mermaids today, could you let me know as soon as possible? Please? Oh, I didn't expect you to be all that interested. Very well. If I hear anything else, I'll be sure to let you know. If you could give me your contact information, perhaps? Thank you.
Man, that sure was a stroke of good luck. I never thought they'd have so much info for us. We managed to learn a lot, but it seems like getting any more from them today will be a bit tough. Oh, woo.
I really need that information by tomorrow, though.
Oh, woo.
All right.
Woohoo!
Where are we supposed to go now?
Hey.
I don't know.
It is also 11:30. Do we need to
Yeah,
call
I was gonna say.
Yeah. It's 11:30. We covered a lot, but I do have to get up in the morning.
it? That is fair.
We're overriding the beetle!
I'm sure he'll be back.
I'm sure. Yeah.
This game, like, this was mostly an information finding thing, but man, it was fun doing Avi's voice.
Yeah.
Man, it's a fun information dump, though.
I got to attempt my Russian voice.
Good attempt at Russian. Very good.
Good attempt at the Russian.
It was not very good at Russian.
If it makes you feel any better, watch through my Paradise Killer stream that I just finished posting. I do the worst French accent you've ever heard.
It's really not that good, but at least it's entertaining. I need to catch up on those playthroughs, to be honest.
I just finished posting it.
Yeah, I had started watching them a little while back, and then life happened.
Yeah. But anyway,
Goodness.
we should go ahead and call it there. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Kelsey, where can people find you on the internet?
People can find me on the internet at kelseydcrawford.com. That's KELCID Crawford.com. I am also participating in some workshops as part of Nib and Ink Fest, which is put together by Cartoonists United, also known as the Cartoonist Co-op. Nib and Ink Fest is an online comics fest for cartoonists of all stripes, regardless of skill level. There's workshops and panels every weekend. I've already done a couple, so if you want to find out more about that, head to nif.cartoonist.coop. That's nif.cartoonist.coop.
And Chloe.
You can find me at the following locations. I am on Blue Sky, Instagram, and Pillow Fort at Kokomomo Art. And you can also find me on Tumblr under purple-pod.
And you can find my work at BWHComics.com. I'm also at BWHComics on Patreon, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and Blue Sky. You can also find my weeb comic, Cospain, a weeb comic about cosplaying convention craziness, over at cospaigncomic.com. And speaking of all that, keep an eye on our socials over the next couple of weeks. We're hoping to have a pretty big Cospain-related announcement coming up very soon. So,
I'm very excited about this announcement.
Yes. So that's going to wrap everything up. Thank you very much for joining us, and until next time, rock on, guys, and never stop drawing.
Thank you all so much for watching. You are awesome.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night and good luck, Awu.
I hope everyone has a very pleasant slumber.
I tell you, I get no respect.
I'll tell you, I get no respect.
I had a lot of fun voices tonight.
Oh, yeah, you did. It's great.
All right, good night, everybody.
Night,
Good night, everybody.